online tough guy. Online tough guy.
How's he online? Fouad, you hit him first, bro. Like, you some accountability. Get away with that bat. Get away with that bat, bro. Get away with that bat. What are you doing?
What did you think was going to happen? What's going on, guys? This is Lannis with Golden Air Gains. I just wanted to make a little video real quick. I'm on my lunch break, so thought I'd make a little video while I'm on my lunch break to talk about this topic with Fouad Abiad, part of the fitness community on YouTube, and he owns Hostile Nutrition, I believe. They have a line of supplements and merch, and they sponsor bodybuilders and some influencers, things like that. I believe that Samson Dowda is affiliated with Hostile. They sponsor him, so he's the current Mr. Olympia, so that's pretty cool. But anyway, I'm on my lunch break, so I just thought I'd do a quick video. As you can see, sorry about that. A little chicken and rice there for lunch. Nothing fancy over here, boys and girls. Anyway, I want to talk about this situation. So, I mean, I don't know what's wrong with people, man. Like, where is your head at? So basically, the gist of the whole deal, from my understanding, is the fact that Fouad and this guy used to be friends. They had a falling out. And it's quite a while back. And this guy apparently has been sending threatening emails to Fouad's wife, and maybe some threats against Fouad as well. But I guess they had some back and forth over the phone. To make a long story short, this guy decides he's going to show up at Fouad's house in the middle of the night. Now, whether he was invited or uninvited, I don't know. But I'm going to tell you this. Use your common sense. If you're having a feud with a guy or a disagreement, you don't show up at that man's house in the middle of the night, okay? You don't do that. Especially if you've been issuing threats, if you've been threatening his wife, sending his wife emails. Guys, I mean, come on now. You got to use your brain. You don't show up at another man's house in that situation in the middle of the night. So Fouad meets these guys out in the driveway, and he's got a baseball bat. And some people may say, well, why did he have a baseball bat? Why would he come outside with a baseball bat? I mean, what did he think was going on? I mean, surely those guys were just there to have tea or play dominoes or something of the sort, right? No. It was a guy, and he had his posse with him in the truck, a group of other guys, showing up at this man's house in the middle of the night. What did you think was going to happen? So basically, this dude rolls up into the driveway there and meets Fouad in the middle of the driveway. Fouad's got a bat, as well he should have. I mean, from my perspective, he's in self-defense mode, right? I mean, you're threatening this guy. You're showing up at his house in the middle of the night. You've been threatening his wife. Like, this is a dangerous situation. You don't do that. So Fouad is in defense mode. I mean, he's thinking, these guys are here to do me or my family harm. So, you know, I guess I would say that they're lucky he only had a bat. So the next thing that happens is this guy gets right up in Fouad's face, like inches from his face, in his personal space. And so Fouad kind of throws a punch at him, like, get back off of me. And it kind of gets ugly from there and escalates a little bit. But the bottom line is, man, what is wrong with people? Like, first of all, conduct yourself in a civilized manner, right? Second of all, don't ever show up at a man's house in the middle of the night and expect him to be just wanting to have a conversation with you. And if you got issues, it's not going to get ironed out like that. You're not going to sit down, have tea together, work it out in the middle of the night. You brought your posse with you in the truck. So I don't think that's what they thought was going to happen anyway. It just doesn't make a lot of sense to be done like that. So in my humble opinion, you take it for what it's worth. I don't know Fouad Abiad. I don't know these other people. I've never met any of them. I only know what I see on YouTube and social media. But from the information that's out there and the video footage and all the back and forth and the threats that have been coming towards Fouad and his wife, I don't think Fouad Abiad is in the wrong here. Don't think he's in the wrong at all. And the other gentleman, I'll say, is extremely lucky that instead of Fouad just throwing a little, I would say that was kind of a warning punch, not really a punch to do any damage. But instead of that, the guy's kind of lucky that Fouad didn't actually use the item that was in his hand instead. And that could have been a lot worse. You know, I could tell you a story. I won't get into that story. But I could tell you a story of a man that showed up to another man's house after threatening this man. And I can tell you one of those people are no longer with us. And one is. And the one that is a free man. So just a little life lesson here. Don't ever show up to a man's house in the middle of the night after you've been threatening him or his family. You're putting yourself in an extremely dangerous situation. It's kind of like backing an animal into a corner. You don't ever want to do that. That's bad. It's bad news. So I don't condone violence of any sort, but I do believe people have the right to protect themselves and their family and defend themselves. So just keep that in mind. Hopefully all this stuff can get ironed out between these guys, but it's kind of a big deal going around in the fitness community right now. There's lots of little rips and tips and this and that, and this one kind of escalated and got pretty hairy. So I just wanted to throw my 2 cents worth in, since it's in the bubble of the fitness community, and I'm trying to establish my fitness channel here and speak on topics that are in the fitness community. So, but guys, everybody get along. Let's not have all this feuding and fighting and going on. You know, everybody's just in this world to do the best they can to hopefully bring up their fellow man and not bring them down. Do the best they can for them and their families. So that's what my message is. Stay positive. Be positive. You know, create a better version of yourself and make the world a better place. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Later.